Alright, YouTube, this is Hoza121 back with another deck. This should be the third one for the night. It's modern again, just like the Necrotic Ooze deck. Except this time it's modern Eldazi Green. This is my little brother's deck. This is a deck that me and him designed and put together and built. The last time we played him with, he got second. I got fourth. So I like this deck. We decided we're thinking about changing the mana base a little bit, but I'm not so sure what we'll do. Mainly, we're just debating whether we should put the Urzatron in it or not. Probably won't. We kind of like how it is right now. Still, let us know what you think. And here's the lands. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18 basic forest. 1 Coney Garden. 4 Eldrazi Temples. 1 Ivugan. 1 Mystifying Maze. And 2 Terramorphic Expanses. Then we actually use Terramorphic. I'll explain Terramorphic Expanse real fast. We use Terramorphic Expanse because the only time you ever want to go get them is with your Primeval Titan. So that way they can trigger with your Avengers Zendikar. Play Primeval, go get 2 fetch lands. They come play tap. Sacrifice them. They're coming to play tapped anyways. So, yeah. That was another reason. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, we used 2 Terramorphic Expanses instead of like Misty Rainforest or Vardic Catacomb. I can't remember the exact reasoning behind it. I still think we may actually change that fact of it. But anyways, for the first spells, we have All Is Dust. This card is great for restarting the game if you're down, if you're losing or anything like that. It helps just rewrap the game back in your favor or even just even it out. Then we have 4 Growth Spasms. We use Growth Spasms because it effectively gets you 2 lands for 3. You play 3, you get a creature, and you get a basic land, and the creature can be sacrificed for mana. So it effectively gets you 2 land. Where's that? There we have 2 Cultivates and 1 Harrow. I personally think we should get rid of the 1 Harrow for the 2 Cultivates and make it 3 Cultivates. But my brother, reverse that. Make it 3 Harrows, no Cultivates. My brother disagrees because he doesn't actually like the sacrificing of the lands. So he says go with the 2-1 split. So he runs the deck, I let him choose. We also have 4 Explorers. This is just an awesome ramp card. I wish Exploration would be reprinted. Never going to happen, but it'd still be cool if it was. Then we have 2 Summoner's Traps. I say, my personal opinion, I would run 4 in the main deck. My brother disagrees and says run 2 main deck. But, like I said, it's his deck, he runs it. As our alternative win condition, we have 2 Avenger of Zendikar. Mainly because you have so much mana, you just get a token, sack your fetch land, or attack with a Primeval Titan, and next thing you know, all your tokens are just giant guys, and you can win the game that way. How we want to win the game is with one of these 3 guys. Emrakul, Kolazek, or Ulamog. All of them have Annihilator. Kolazek and Ulamog have Annihilator 4. Kolazek allows you to draw 4 cards into play. Ulamog allows you to Vindicate. Emrakul can't be countered. Whenever you cast him, take an extra turn. Flying, from protection from colored spells, and Annihilator 6. The reason why we run all 3 is just because sometimes you don't have the mana to cast Ulamog or Emrakul, and you have it to cast Kolazek. So you go through and get Kolazek and cast Kolazek. That's why we do that. It's not because we like one better or we think it's cool to run one of the 3. It's just the mana reasons. Of course, Emrakul is the best, Kolazek being the worst. And then we have 4 Primeval Titans to help us get that amazing amount of mana. These guys are insane. Definitely one of my favorite creatures ever printed. We have 1 Oracle Moldai. My brother strongly suggested using this card. At least 1. He says that she's amazing when you have her, and the game doesn't matter if you don't have her. So he said just at least go with 1. Then we have one of the best ramp creatures ever, Overgrown Battlement. And its best card to go with, or the best card it can go with, is Wall of Roots. And the reason why is the synergy between these two cards can allow you to soar into insane amount of mana. Insane amount of mana, and allow you to cast Emrakul, Primeval Titan, Avengers into card very early in the game, and still have the mana to be able to beat somebody down with them. For the sideboard, we have 3 Relic of Progenitus, 3 Dismember. The Dismember and the Beast Withins are for Splinter Twin. The deck has very little removal, and that's how you beat Splinter Twin, is you use removal. So that's kind of how we beat them there. We have 2 Terracodons, which help with like the Goblin decks, the Merfolk deck, and other small weenie-like decks. We can play them, pop off 2 of our lands, have a big enough army, or if they have something we need to kill, we can pop it off and still, have a big enough threat to take out their 3/3s. The other 2 Summoners pack, my brother suggests putting them in the board, so if he's playing a control matchup, he can just side them in. And 1 Wormcoil Engine, because we went with the 1 Wormcoil Engine in the sideboard, because yet again, it's like for those little weenie matchups, like the Goblin Storm deck, where they swing in, attack, and we can just block with an Emrakul, because we can fetch it out with our Eye of Ugin, and we can just keep blocking with our Wormcoil, go up in life. Their goblins really are doing very insufficient amount of damage. You're killing their goblins in the process, so they're running out of steam, and eventually they just can't do anything with you, and you win the game that way. Well, that's it for the deck. Sorry for the lateness of all the videos. I've been really busy, really tired. So tell me what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, and that's it. Tell me what you think of that. Any suggestions are helpful. Thank you. Hose121 out.